In this video, I'm going to examine a homework problem to show you how you can use StatCrunch to create and interpret box plots. So here's the problem. Baseball teams in League A play their games with a designated hitter rule, which means that pitchers do not bat. The league believes that replacing the pitcher, typically a weak hitter, with another player in batting order produces more runs. So the accompanying table shows the average number of runs scored by each team in a season. So we take a look at the questions that are asked. We're asked to create a box plot of team A and B. We're asked to write a few sentences describing the box plot, and then to talk a little bit about their performance. So we're going to click here to view the table. And a very nice feature of the homework is there's a little box that we can click and open the data in StatCrunch. So we don't have to type it. Now, columns 1 and 3 are really not part of the data. They're just labels for team 1 to games 1 through 15. I would like to change the label of the second column. I'd like to rename the column as simply capital A for League A. And I'd like to rename this column to B for League B. Then I'm going to proceed to the graph menu. I'm going to pick Boxplot. And the data I want is in column A for League A, the runs. And I'm on a Mac, so I'm going to have to hit the Command key while I'm selecting A and B so that they will both be selected. I do want to draw fences to identify outliers. This is a box plot, so I'd like to see where exactly the median is. And I'm going to compute. Now I can make this whole thing bigger by hitting full screen. And I can actually drag to make it even bigger still. A nice feature is you can put your cursor over the box and get all of the summary stats. You can get the quartiles. You can get the interquartile range. You can get the value of the median, and so forth for Team B. So we're going to scoot this off to the side here, and maybe even, there it is, it's still there. Let's bring it to the forefront. And then look at our choices. So we have to pick A, B, or C. And we're going to scoot this over and bring this to the forefront. If you notice that choices B, C, and D all have outliers, boom, 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 our data does not have any outliers, so A would be the correct choice. Then we're asked about skewness. So we're going to look at the position of each box. The box for A is not really situated in between the two fences. There are more data values above the upper quartile, the Q3. On the other hand, box B is situated kind of in the middle of the two fences. So when we come back to answer the question, I would say that League A is skewed to the right, whereas League B is roughly symmetric. The average run scored in A is higher than B because the median is higher for Team A than for Team B. And finally, the last question asks, what about extreme values? And the situation is there are no unusually large or extreme values for either Team A or Team B because there were no outliers. So C would be the correct choice there.